And welcome back, Germantown. We are busy planting corn. We are up to, now it still says 9 degrees Celsius, but the web page that we use, the website that I've got set up that gives me server information, it says, I think it says even 11 Celsius. So I guess it's kind of a rounding error, maybe. But we're close enough.
Welcome back to the channel. We're back on Germantown with Farmer Klein and Silver Dragon at the moment, doing some more logging work to make another field. How y'all doing tonight, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Working as usual.
Hey, Talgar. Hey, John. What's up?
I'm doing as long as my leg will let me.
I heard that. Hate you feel that. Hate that's happening to you, man. I feel for you.
Oh, geez.
I can handle it. It's just the uncomfortable.
Yeah, stop hitting that button on the wheel.
Right.
Well, what you didn't see was we got that.
Hey, Perrin.
We got the nasty lag where nothing happens.
My loyal follower there. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the split screen action.
Glad to hear it. We are clearing some trees so we can put in another field over here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear, John.
This, was it 149 and plow up a bunch of this area right here for another field. So that's what we've been working on.
Anybody ever own up to clipping your field?
Yeah. Tiger Man did it. He said it was a lag spike, and it happened to me too. And I hit the same field. so I can't complain. I mean, it is what it is. Not that bad.
Yeah, it's not like field 41 over here. It just flat out drove right through it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's an AI owned field, so it's not like anybody lost profit, but
right.
Still, there's a mark where someone drove in and then kind of turned and drove out.
Right.
And then there's another mark where they just drove straight through.
Oh no.
But there's a T intersection on a road, so I'm sure that they just lagged it or something.
Right. Yeah, the lag spikes can get pretty bad.
Yeah, I notice that once in a while myself.
I attribute most of my lag to my kids watching something on the internet while I'm trying to stream on the internet while I'm trying to play on the internet. And I don't have the fastest Comcast. I know all about the allergies.
Well, I don't care what kind of internet you got. You're always going to wind up with a lag spike somewhere along the line.
Yeah, there's just so much. There's so much between you and wherever you're trying to be.
Right.
That you don't have any control over. John, last year or the year before, I had so bad of allergies. I had this coughing fit for what felt like 6 weeks.
Nice.
Where I just could not
myself.
feel like I could get my throat cleared. Doctors tried all kinds of stuff. At one point I had like five different pills and inhalers and other things to try. And eventually I think they gave me like a some type of oral steroid
depends on how many people
to take.
On the server at the same time too.
And
that makes a difference.
Yeah, in the course of probably about 4 or 5 days, everything magically cleared up. Really weird. Hey, SMA Clean and Green. Thanks for coming on. I saw your, I think I saw your comments earlier today on one of the videos. Thanks for the comments. We're gonna try to keep up the momentum because for some reason this tractor and this seeder do not like stopping. If I stop, they take a really long time to get up to speed.
Yeah, Perrin, it's a big job for sure.
Hey, Kurt, what's up?
Cutting all these trees and
My day was pretty good.
Area. I done put in another field. I don't know if you've seen my last video update upload. I put in a new field on the other end of my property here.
Yeah, work wasn't too bad. Then I came home and made dinner, and I went outside and played with our youngest kid for a little while.
Take a ride by there in a little bit. Check it out.
It's always good to
Planted it with corn.
spend times with the kids.
Got corn planted, and we put in some soybean.
Hey, Fred, what's up?
In 140.
Well, I hope we get up that one more degree to get the corn in.
Yeah, I hope it takes. I think we'll be all right. I don't know.
Oh,
Got my fingers crossed.
It will.
Got my fingers crossed.
21 Celsius now for an air temp.
Right.
We got 18 or 19 tomorrow with rain, 21 Friday, 20 Friday. So it should bump up. Like I said, the web interface says it's 10.
Right.
So I'm sure it's like a little rounding thing.
Yeah.
Like it's 9.5 or 9.6 degrees or something.
Yeah, and it's rounding it up to the next highest number.
Yeah, and the web thing is rounding it up, but the in-game thing isn't.
Gotcha.
That's what I bet it is. We might see 10 tomorrow. But we have until, I think, what? The end of early summer to plant corn.
Cool.
Right?
I think so, yeah.
So we still have 11 more days to put corn in the ground.
Well, looking at the graph, it's about midpoint, so yeah.
I'm putting corn on the ground now.
Well, I put corn in 2 days ago, I think it was. And no, it wasn't last night. I think 2 days ago. It might have been last night. Hell, I can't remember. And I went over to the field today and it said it's seeded. Doesn't say anything other than that.
Yeah, it won't change until next Sunday. When the season to summer happens.
Right. Well, your sunflowers popped up overnight.
It did because I planted them the last day of mid-spring.
Right. I thought that was pretty sweet. That's good timing right there.
And I'm pretty sure.
Planned out, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I planted them in on Saturday.
Oh, I got a floater.
Another floater?
Yeah, but this one ain't near as high as that last one was.
Well, if you have trouble with it, I'll come over again.
Thankfully, I haven't had bad allergies this year.
Cut it. There it goes.
Our son seems to get a little congested, but got him some children's allergy medicine. Thankfully, it doesn't
Man,
taste
I got
nasty.
the old cloth out to do some stump grinding. That joker is very slow to move, to take off.
Oh, with the grinder on?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like me with this cedar.
I mean, it's like it's bogged down and does not want to move.
Yeah, that's the way it is with this cedar. You give it gas and it's like 30 seconds later it's up to 3 miles an hour.
Right.
Hey, simulation
like,
for the nation. What's
up?
What's
going on here? It's supposed to be a big, powerful machine, and it don't want to move.
Yeah, it does it with this cedar. If I turn the cedar off, it accelerates fine. But if I have it on, it doesn't want to get going. But it's got like 3 times the horsepower it needs. So I don't know.
Okay, this is a shot in the dark, but maybe with the transmission mod we got going on, or whatever it is there, and the gear ratio, could it be a little off?
Oh, I don't know. We're not using gearbox. We're just using drive control. I think all it does is it gives you a smoother acceleration, so it's not jackrabbit starts. Then, of course, you have it turned on, you have to shift forward and back.
All right.
All right, well, thanks for the swing by. I found a geo that lets you use all crop types. Like, does the southeastern U.S. geo? I think it allows sugarcane and sugar beets. That's what you're referring to. If it does the Paraguay geo not allow all crop types? But of course, it's a South American geo, so it's a little weird. There is a South Australian geo that should allow everything. Now, the South Australian geo is posted over at the Seasons GitHub. So all of those should work for sugarcane and sugar beets, and the other standard crops. Oh, let me tab out and pull up the link for you once I get up here.
I love the Scorpion King. Makes quick work out of cutting trees.
Maybe we should outlaw it.
No. Why would you do that?
Why not?
Make it so much harder to make new fields.
Oh, it is. Oh, let me fix that. I updated my graphics drivers, and of course, it has decided. Oh, that's not it. To mess with my sound settings. There we go. How is that? Alright. Let's see here. You look fairly straight. Let's go get that geo for you. Haha, you thought you were getting away from me. Alright. Alrighty. Right. Go.
Well, come on now.
There we are. Alright, so that is all of the kind of development geos and published geos. So there's an East Canadian, there's a Central France geo also. I don't know what those do. Well, I know what Central Canadian East does. I don't know what Central France gets you. But you can see the South Australian one there. I know I've seen Duck Zorly use the South Australian one. And I'm pretty sure I've seen him do sugar beets. And I know the South Australian one will do sugar cane. Alright. How far are you into the seasons? They have Darren in an unreleased update. It's supposed to be in 1.3.1 when that drops. Hey, Genetic J.
Oh, look out.
Are you done streaming? I obviously had to
My tractor.
I had to leave your stream to go start this one up. Mid-spring, I think you should be probably okay. Yeah, it should be in the dev version. I think you should be okay to drop it in. Have you planted anything?
Scorpion King could almost use a weight on the back of it.
The only real risk that I would see would be is if you planted something and as a result of dropping the geo in, it may change the ground temps to a point where the crop is technically too cold. And if that's the case, then you could lose the crop. It'd wither, and you'd have to replant it. Are you not seeing that behavior then, Darren? Where if you don't own it, it still requires maintenance? Oh, okay. Yeah, so if let's say you put wheat in the ground in early spring because you had the right temperatures. Let's say you drop the new geo in, and for some reason your temperatures are now a lot cooler than they were with the other geo, to then basically cause the next time you go to a transition, the ground temp to be below the temperature needed. If the crop hasn't already sprung up out of the ground, then it's possible that at that phase it would be flagged as withered. You know, really the safest time to drop a geo is winter, I would say. But if you haven't put too much in the ground, then it should be okay. You just might have to redo a field, maybe. I mean, that's like worst case scenario. That's not a guarantee. And you might see, you know, the crops might come due earlier than they should.
So what are you doing over there, Klein?
The first time.
Seeding again? Putting corn in?
Yeah, I'm putting corn in.
What field?
42. It's one of my bigger ones.
How much corn you go through so far? Seed, I mean.
I am about done. I'm going to have to go down to the store, too. Well, what you could do is you could make a copy of your save game folder and stick it somewhere. Put it in, play, see what happens. And if something undesirable happens, then you've just lost a little bit of time. Then just delete that save game folder, drop your backup in, and it's as if you never did it. Yeah, I'm going to be going through a ton of seed.
Yeah, I know Spectre did too. He said he went through over 40 tubs for that one field.
What do you put in it?
I have to look at the map. I think canola. Or soybean, I mean. 88, I think. Oh, he got barley in 88. I think barley's the field he said he went through over 40 tubs. Oh, I see you up there on 42. Okay, that is a good sized field. Spectre's got one of the biggest fields on the map, don't he? 88.
Yeah, he does have the biggest fields on the map.
Wow.
He picked them.
Yeah, he did. He likes them big fields though, don't he?
He likes big stuff. Cannot lie.
Well, the way you're going about there, Hound, is you're going to get some pretty big fields out of what you're making.
Yeah, this one in the back is going to be probably my biggest field. And that's all I'm gonna be able to handle probably. If I can get it done, I might put corn in this one too.
Yeah, well, none of those geos
I need to get it in the ground before Sunday, right?
have been modified. Let's see. Corn you can plant until day 7 of summer.
Okay.
You got
early summer or
early summer. So you got a week and a half yet.
Okay, I got plenty of time.
Because a week is a transition.
Right.
You got all of this week and all of next week. Put your corn in.
Cool.
You know, also to note that the get in there. The geos on the GitHub site haven't been modified in a couple months. So they're probably fairly stable. Oh. Yeah, I saw that. Spectator mode or something. The screenshots were completely useless on that. So I don't really know what it does. Other than, I guess, lets me watch Rockhound, for example, do what he's doing without me actually being over there. I don't get it. I guess it's one of those things that you need to download and try. Hey, Tim, what's up? There is, Talgar, an unofficial, unpublished, probably completely unsupported way of doing it, yes. When I asked the Seasons folks for a way to basically say, I want to start the map in summer, they basically wrote the idea off as something that really had no real merit and no real purpose. Because if you started in summer, you still wouldn't have fields planted or anything. So this is what I have done on a couple instances. Like, for example, on Rathlin. Let's go. On Rathlin, where we started in mid-winter. What I did was, if you open up your game, and you will open up your save game, you'll see a career save.xml file. If you open up that in your save in a text editor, like Notepad or Notepad++, somewhere in there will be a game just hung. I'll be right back. I don't know what the heck just happened there. Oh, go inside the one you want and then do that.
Says you left the server.
It just hung on me.
Oh, heck.
I had that happen to me earlier today. It just did a blue circle of death, and it just kind of just stopped.
Oh, man.
Wonder what my tractor is doing. It was driving when I left it
Oh no.
on cruise control. Maybe it'll stop.
Hope it don't run into the field. Well, coming back in.
Hopefully you got the auto turn set so it'll go auto turn on that last part.
Right.
Syncing with other players.
There we go. So did you do any damage? Oh, you gotta get back to it first.
It's cut off.
Cool.
It's just sitting here.
Cool.
Of course. Now the field looks weird because it all populated as, you know, seated, and now it's got to refresh everything.
Right.
Oh, and GPS is turned off. Alright, so what was I saying? Oh, let me go look at that. Save game, career XML. So if we open our
There we go.
save game.xml in our text editor, okay, we will find in here somewhere a date. Here it is. It's under the environment area.
Watch the video the
There
other day
is
on YouTube
a current
on this
day
Scorpion
value.
King, the real life one. Pretty cool.
Aren't they pretty cool?
Yeah, very cool.
Amazing machine.
That's incredible.
So if you're playing, let's say, oh, thanks for the sub, Matt. Let's say you're playing 9-day seasons and you want to start in early summer. Okay? Set the current game day to 10. Save the file. Go into the game.
We got some logging to do
and see where you are. It may not be the first day of early summer,
want a stack of logs?
but you'll be close. And at that point, then you can just go in and kind of adjust. You know, add a day, subtract a day, and just keep messing with the days until you finally get the start you want. But no, if you reset crop growth, then you're going to start in whatever season you start in with 0 crop growth. So I would suggest when it says you want to reset crop growth, say no. And then you'll have the crops as they are in the map default. And you'll be able to start in, let's say, summer, start in winter. Obviously winter, you need to say, let's say current start date would be, you know, it's 9-day season, so it's 9, 18, 21, no, 27. So you might put in a current day of 27 and see where that gets you. You might have to change it around. You might have to say 25, 28, 29 to eventually land kind of in the general time frame that you want to. But that's kind of the unsupported, undocumented. If you ever ask the seasons folks, they'll say never do that because that'll mess things up. Solution. But I did that.
Good turnaround.
I did that when I started Serenity Valley with seasons because I wanted to start in winter. And I did that in Rathland because I wanted to start in midwinter. Now in Midtown, where I started in early summer, I played that. That was 20-some hours of gameplay getting from spring to summer because I had to plant all the crops and work all the fields. So while you only saw you start the series in summer, I had played the entire spring season before I started recording that one.
saying I was 2,000 shy of 300,000.
Oh, heck. I got a load here you can come get, and that'll get you over 300,000 for sure.
What do you got? 300,000? Wood chips?
I'm at 317 right now.
Money?
Yeah.
Oh.
Logs, not wood chips.
I think we need to outlaw logging myself.
Well, let me get this last field in, and I'll call it quits till winter. I got trees galore over here, dude.
I know. That's why you picked that area. I guarantee you. Guarantee you that's why you picked it.
There's money sitting here, man. I can't just let it go. Fill it up, Dragon. There's another 30,000 for you, dude.
Really do love this tractor. Now this is not the in-game mod hub class. 4,000, 5,000, or whatever it is, the Xerion. This is one from
come over here and do some stump grinding. I wouldn't be upset.
Mod Hoster. And that's because this one lets you actually change the wheels.
Where is it? I'll go get it.
And got much more color change options.
Shed by the
but it's also a lot bigger.
Storage. You know where that's at?
Down.
By the cows.
Oh yeah, okay.
There we go.
Right next to my light trailer. You don't mind, I appreciate it. $30,000 to grind some stumps. That's pretty good pay, man.
Sounds like that's an awful lot of stumps.
That's an awful lot of stumps.
Is he looking for jobs to do? I could ask him to cart me some seed totes.
You need some seed totes?
I have to figure out how much I need to pay you for bringing me seed totes.
Hey,
Billy.
For you, buddy. I can carry 6 at a time. I got the AR.
Oh, look at that! You're gonna bring me 6 seed totes for free?
I can do that if you buy the seed totes.
Well, of course.
Put them down there at the.
I can haul 12.
Oh, okay.
Well, Silver Dragon won't do it for free, I bet. He's gonna try to talk me into paying him. What does Silver Dragon want to haul 12? I think I hear a calculator printing out over there. He's figuring up something. What's up, Billy?
Give me 500 and I'll bring it up to you.
$500 for 12 totes? But I buy the totes. I think that is fair. The Rockhound can keep playing with his Scorpion King.
Yeah, I'm in the old KW right now, brother.
Let me go buy you up 12 totes.
Uh-oh.
What? Did you tip over? Oh, dude. Hang on. Let me get the Scorpion King out.
Oh, did he tip over?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, let me get the Scorpion King, see if I can get you flipped back up. I did that the other day.
And I was barely moving too.
Yeah, you get them things are top heavy, man. You gotta be real careful when you're turning.
all right, I think I have 12.
All right.
2, 6, 7,
Dang.
11, 12.
Oh, you didn't even have them strapped down, did you? Oh, you done lost a couple of them.
Yeah.
No wonder.
They're strapped.
Yeah, but you still lost a couple of them.
I see that.
Oh, they're way down there in the corner. Is that forest land actually flat?
There's some slips. There you go. Oh, I'm doing a spin. Oh, dude. Oh, you gotta see that.
You're making it dance, dude.
You see that? I was spinning around on one wheel. And this thing's got 8 wheels on it, man.
So Darren,
awesome.
you said
That was awesome.
it puts like a picture-in-picture up
That would be $1,000
on your screen? Is that what it does?
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I got a lot to plant. I got to plant 42, which I'm doing now, 43, 34, 126, 125, and 35.
That was.
And then we also need to plant 90, 91, and 92 in corn for the BGA.
Go slow now, son.
Can you spectate in single player mode,
Give
like
yourself plenty of room to turn it.
spectate a hired helper?
Got loaded up full. I'll pick up the log you left behind. They're mine now.
No, I never do a face cam, Billy. There's not much to looking at.
There must have been a small dip there or something because I don't even think I was doing 10 and it didn't flip over.
Yeah, I think there's around the closer you get to the edge of the map over here, it's really got some rough spots in it. I'm gonna have to stay away from the edge a good 5 meters when I do my plowing.
Well, we might try to slip the spectator mod in here at some point. Give it a try.
So these things are doing a log jig going down the road.
Yep, they do that.
I know, Darren. No one wants to see our ugly mugs, right? All right. Well, this will.
I've never done something like that.
What, tip it over like that?
Uh-huh.
Not me. I'm good at that. I got that mastered, buddy.
Well, I was running 6 trailers on that one map we were playing there for a while, and I was bucking with that thing, and that thing never went. And doing the bales of hay.
What kind of terrain were you on?
It was fairly flat, but it had its little dips and dives in certain parts.
Yeah.
On the bales, did you unload center or did you just stay in autoload mode?
Unload center and I strapped them.
Okay. Yeah, I like to run a more clean stream with
This road going up to
with
the
minimal stuff. I put the logo up there because I had some problems with folks. Well, a folk
kind of at an angle.
I had a problem with a guy who decided that he was going to re-upload a whole bunch of my videos as his own
How
video.
much did you get for that load?
And
I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to dump it now.
he even left my my watermark up there, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. So in all, he had like 70 of my videos up there. I had to report each and every one of them to YouTube before they finally did something. So that's why I got the logo up there. But beyond that, you know, chat kind of disappears. Fairly clean. Yeah, they basically deleted his channel after they took down all the videos. I mean, the guy had like 10 subs.
3,684.
He was getting very few views, so it really didn't do me much harm. But
Took me to 325,586.
Awesome.
when's my delivery guy coming? Out of seed.
I'm gonna be coming in about 2 minutes, sir. I just gotta run down get my truck and trailer, and I'll be right down.
Oh. Scratch the paint now. That's my fault, not yours.
Uh-huh.
Well, while we're waiting, let's go see what Rockhound's doing. It's just down the way here a little bit. That's exactly my thoughts. Is nice clean image.
What chicken?
Shake and bake.
What about Spectre?
What is shaking? Hey,
Hey,
Fabio.
shoot first.
Oh, I'm just waiting on Silver Dragon to deliver me some pallets of seed that I ordered. He's slow. He's definitely not the speedy delivery.
St. Pizza Hut now.
So I'm going over here to see what in the heck Rockhound's been doing. He's trying to deforest his corner of the map.
Trying to get more fields. We need more fields, man. More crop. More money.
You saying he's not a tree hugger?
He hugs him. As long as he can cut him.
Hugs him with a chainsaw, huh?
Yep. All day, every day. Until I get the room I need to put my field in, and then I'll quit.
Back this way.
Oh, my soybeans come in.
Ah, me too. I think it'll be alright.
And the corn in the BGA field.
Oh, we gotta keep going down here. Wow. Alright, there's the edge of the map.
So I started a new single player map today.
Did you?
Yep.
And it is what?
I'm playing Green River by MLB Farmers.
Oh, okay. How is it?
Green Acres.
I like it so far.
Is it 4X?
Yeah.
Cool.
That and
This is down here somewhere.
playing with SketchUp.
I've seen that. That's looking good. Coming along nice.
God, is it slow.
Tell me about it. I've been working on my factory. I've been working on it for my last, well, the factory I'm doing now is 3 weeks, man. And it still ain't done. In mine.
Well, I wonder how long it's going to take me when I convert it into Blender, how long that's going to take.
Right.
There, I guess he's down around here. The Northwest Texas, I haven't been able to see it.
No telling there, buddy.
I have to stick it in a map in Giants editor and see what it looks like.
Man, look at all this. Deforestation. Oh, I found a floater.
You see the floater I was talking about?
I see your floater.
Yeah. I'm hoping the stump grinder will get it. It's not as high as the last one was. The last one was about 2 meters higher than that.
What'd you do? Just leave it or what?
Silver Dragon come by and got it with the stump grinder. Believe it or not.
Got to hit them at the right angle and they will go.
Well, I witnessed it firsthand.
So, yeah, I went to look for it and I found the guy's Facebook, but he said,
Cool.
but the link's not up. Said he took the link down, I guess, sometime in March, maybe, or maybe it was earlier than that. And I haven't seen the link come back up for it. Hey, GTX, what's up? Hey, Dakota. Also, it's Northwest Texas Extreme Home, not Homemakers, but Homesteader Edition. Oh, that's a pretty significant mod there.
Well, I think I'm stuck on a stump.
Oh.
Anybody streaming tonight or no?
Yeah. Got 2 of them.
All right, Fabio, hold on. I gotta scroll up. I must have missed it. I'll just sit here and wait on my delivery.
You're still waiting?
Told you.
I'm picking him up now.
Slow. He's. Chat said he's the DHL of C deliveries, which I have quite the DHL stories. Let's see here.
Well.
Been any
Okay.
action on your PayPal?
Okay, so Fabio. Oh yeah, hold on. So Fabio, the GTX actually is the expert answerer of that one. But at any rate, in the editor, when you place the when you place it, there is a user attribute that you set to the animal that you want the trough to be for. It might be called animal husbandry. It might be, I don't know what it's called. I can't remember right now. But you would put cow, sheep, or pig in there in that value. But like I said, GTX, he created the mod, so he'd be the best one to give you that exact answer. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, got an email. There's I didn't know they emailed me, but I got 2 emails.
Yeah, every time you get a donate, every time you get a deposit, you get an email.
Well, this was that clan play or clan pay.
Yeah.
With the game servers.
Right.
So I'd never tried that, so I put that link up. I figured, well, if folks want to put money toward the server, then they could just put money directly toward the server by basically paying whatever they want toward directly into the game server's account.
Right.
And I didn't know if I'd get an email notification or if it just balance would magically just change.
Right.
But it did email.
Cool.
Saw 2 come.
Nice.
Does that anonymously or what?
I get your real names, but of course I don't know your real names, so it's kind of anonymous.
Gotcha.
I'll just sit in here in my charging building, looking at the computer. Peruse this little Forgotten Plants magazine.
So I was being a smart aleck earlier about the absolute.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's
Really?
kind of funny. It's kind of funny because our legal department has a list of words that we can't use.
I'm sure they do because of your
They say that when you consult and you use absolutes, you risk too much liability.
yeah, because well, yeah, like if you use the word perfect, like you should probably never use the word perfect because probably nothing is ever perfect as far as the legal team's concerned.
Or like if we do like an inspection and if we can't say there's no violations that were noted or no violations were found, or because that would be an absolute. It's kind of crazy.
Like
I should share that with you. It's like 10 pages.
No issues were observed or something. That's probably safe.
Well, no is an absolute.
Oh.
It's ridiculous. It's like 12 pages long, this memo.
So how can you say anything?
I should share this with you.
Hey, Dakota, GTX, quick shout out.
Two.
Thanks, buddy.
1,
Sorry, I had
2,
to
3,
get my
4,
truck
5, 6,
unstuck.
7.
I didn't see everybody popping into my chat. I appreciate y'all joining me tonight.
All right, you got 12 there. I'm going to give you 500 dineros. That was the agreed upon rate.
Yep.
$500 to deliver 12 totes. That's good money.
Damn, I wish I was on the map.
All right, you should have got it.
Uh-huh.
Now you can drop them.
Where do you want them? I can put them right where...
I'm going to drop them in there by my trailer. That's cool. Jonathan suggests lack of defects found. Is that not absolute enough?
I should share it with you. It's kind of funny.
Maybe I'll share with you my wiring standards document that I created. It's about 30 pages long.
Wiring standards?
Yeah, for computer wiring and underground cabling and conduiting and building runs, inner building runs, how people need to label jacks, how jacks need to be laid out in the data closets and stuff like that. Pretty much explains everything and leaves nothing up to guess. Because if you let the contractor come up, use their own imagination, not a very good idea.
Yeah. Some of them have pretty wild imaginations.
So it's like, you know, use this color for these jacks, use that color for those jacks. This is how I want the face plates to be labeled. I want the data jack always on the bottom. I want the phone jack always to be on the upper left. The computer and the video jack to always be on the upper right.
There you go.
Right. The data jack needs to be yellow. The phone jack needs to be beige. The closet security cable or cameras, security cameras need to have a blue jack on them. Contractors don't.
They want to work, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Then they ask a question, and my answer always is, it's referenced in the wiring document. But these documents don't exist unless you have problems. If you never had problems, then they wouldn't have to exist.
Right.
What drives my standards? People's inability to do the job right. That's what it is. Jonathan wants to know what drove standards. So I'll give you a couple stories. So we were building an expansion to our gym. So I work at a college. Okay. So they were building onto our athletic facility. They were putting in some new offices and a bunch of other stuff. And the prints called for 2 4-inch conduits to be put between floors for data cabling to be run between the upper floor and the data closet that was on the lower floor. So this is new construction, and when our wiring contractor goes in there to pull the wire, they call me up and they say, hey, what do we do, because we filled these 2 pipes and there's no more room. And I promptly say what? And They're like, yeah, these 3-inch pipes are full. I said, say what? And I go over there, and I discover that there's indeed 2 3-inch pipes and not 2 4-inch pipes. So we go and, you know, go through all the official channels at construction meetings. And they're like, oh, well, the electrical contractor says there wasn't room in the ceiling for 2 4-inch pipes. And I said, say what? Because it's a brand new ceiling that never existed. And you're telling me there's not room to put 2 4-inch pipes in a brand new ceiling that's never existed? And you're saying that somewhere somebody made the decision to not just downsize the pipes, but to not add an additional pipe to make up for the downsizing. So that's one example. So now our specs call for a 50% growth rate, just because. Then we have a weight training build room that's got a bunch of you know, weight training equipment for the athletes. And there are poles in the middle of the room, just for structural support for the floor above. But they also have LCDs on them for to kind of post the workout routines. And we've got data jacks on the poles for people to just plug stuff, random stuff into they might need to plug into. And on the same poles, there's power outlets. So the data jet room is right next to the electrical room, okay, that this room feeds off of. If you look at the conduits, you'll see both the power and the data conduits go up the pole. The power conduit makes a 90-degree sweep to the right, but the data conduit makes a 90-degree sweep to the left. And then it goes all the way to the other side of the room, and then it starts 4 turns to the right. Turns to the right and goes along that wall, gets to the corner, makes a right turn, and goes along the front wall, gets all the way to the other side of the room, makes another right, and goes the whole length of that wall. So they basically went all the way around the room.
That's your power or data?
That was the data.
If that was power, that'd be a code violation.
They took the shortest path possible for the power. Oh, and there were no pull boxes on those until the general contractor made them basically take it all out and put it all back in with junction boxes to pull the wire through. But
yeah, oh again, if that was power, that'd be a code violation.
Yeah, so standards don't exist until you run into problems, and then you write standards to hold people accountable for their jackacidness.
And Andy, we're clearing out room for another field, so we got to haul some logs. But I got the truck that can handle it.
Yeah, I don't have the, Fabio, I don't have the stuff handy to tell you exactly what that user attribute name is. But there's a user attribute in the water trough add-on where you specify the animal that the trough is for. I just forget the name of that attribute. It's definitely in the video.
Get in here, do some stump grinding. I don't know where my stump grinder's at. Said he'd come over here and do some, but I don't see him yet.
I'm on my way.
You find the stump grinder over there?
Pulling into the farm now.
Okay.
I love this. He's got all these people working for him. Hysterical.
Well, I gave him a load of logs, and he made 30,000 on it. So I asked him if he'd come over here and grind some stumps for me. And he obliged. He offered to help. So I'll take him up on it.
See, Spectre, you could earn 30 grand by just coming and grinding some stumps.
Got my own stumps to grind.
That's true.
I was in earlier, then I tipped over my log truck and got upset and left.
Oh, dude. We just went through that.
I'll be back.
Just
You
don't.
know, the Scorpion King will tip it back over for you.
Sometimes if you unload the logs, they'll tip back over.
Yeah.
Just don't unload under the map. So if you're laying on the left side, don't unload to the left. Your logs will fall under the map,
Oh, no.
and you'll lose them forever.
No. That would be awful.
Yeah, Grizzly Bear Sims discovered that little problem when we were doing the 6-day seasons challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled a log trailer and unloaded to the wrong side, and he auto unloaded his whole load under the map.
Oh, no.
Too bad you can't put weights on the sides of trucks.
Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it?
Oh, there's some node that you can change or adjust, but I have no idea how to do that. That would take a map author to figure that one out, Darren.
There's too many trees on that map that can't be cut down with a scorpion. I'll tell you that much. Hate grinding those.
Yeah, you gotta use a chainsaw. And, will the auto load trailer pick them up?
Nope.
Oh, dude.
I think you would love Abandoned Forest then.
Well, see, I'd put the Brooks wood chipper in there, and all my problems would be solved.
True.
Or Emerald Coast, when it releases, it's got 12,000 trees apparently.
When I was playing with that other YouTuber, we played Sosnovka on multiplayer, and one of the goals was to cut down every tree on the map, and we did it.
Wow.
But we had the Brooks Big Daddy, and the Brooks had, you know how they have their own storage capacity? I think they had 100,000, and we were using modified cramping tippers that held like 500,000 liters. So
Nice.
yeah, overpowered, but
Alright, I think we got them all. I think we do this without tipping over. Nice and wide.
so I'm not sure that building looks like a dealership, but I'm going to finish it anyway. It may end up being something else later on.
Okay. Where do you get your textures from?
A Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A? That'd be a big Chick-fil-A.
Nah, it might be supermarket or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Thanks, Dragon.
No problem.
Maybe I'll get my plow and head on over here now with the plow. Start cutting it in.
Hey GTX, on that update that hit the mod hub, if it's already in the map, do we just drop the new script in the appropriate folder?
How much construction you got going on at your college?
Actually, I just had a pre-construction meeting for a renovated library that we're about to start. Demo's scheduled for about 3 weeks from now.
Wow.
Because
Sounds like a big project.
they're gutting the whole library and adding about another 10,000 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah, move everything out, all the books, all the old stuff, all the people, and basically gut the building so all it has is support posts and the 4 outside walls. And
Wow.
rebuild it all new.
Nice.
It's private college?
Yeah. I wasn't too concerned about getting charged for water. I was just interested in I guess if you don't have a lot of animals, then you run into issues refilling it. All right, Fabio. Good luck in getting that added in. The keys just make plenty of backups, and just take your time. I know it didn't work for me the first time, but that's because I deleted stuff that I shouldn't have deleted. Oh, that's good news there, estimate clean.
Yes, I'm in Discord. How you doing, Bernie? Bernie Sanders in the house, y'all.
Oh, you got a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Bernie's there, really?
What it says, Bernie Sanders. Exclamation point Discord is his comment. Bernie Sanders in the house.
That looks cool. I think I'll drop that in. I'll drop that in Rathlin, and I might drop it in. What the deal is here? And I might drop it in Emerald Coast.
Okay, I'm either locked up or she's not gonna do nothing.
I can't seem to get in my truck.
Yeah, mine stopped too. I can turn it on and off, I just can't move.
It's all those logs that are still on the map and under the ground, you know? It's causing all that lag.
Well, I'll be dang. Well, y'all.
All right.
It's running.
All right, let me save and I'll bounce the server back.
So I need to log out, right?
Oh, not really. You just get kicked out in a minute.
Well, we are going to pause the stream a minute, and we will be right back.
I'll probably come in a minute.
There is a single log over here by the Scorpion King, though.
All right, I'll grab it.
Oh, it's not letting me log in as admin. So, let me log in as admin, so I can't save. Worst case scenario, we lose an hour. See when this last thing save. 3:10. I think it's been a while. What time is it in games? Anybody in game to see?
I already logged out.
15:17.
Oh, okay. So it's stopped.
So about 7 minutes difference.
Stopped. Started it. Give it a minute or two. So everybody, how you doing? We're just gonna sit here and hang out for a little bit.
No, it's just coming up to the one log there, or the one grinding part there, and it's just up and stopped, and I went to pull up ahead of it a little more, and it just wouldn't go.
But oats are the same. All right, that's good to hear. Glad it worked out for you. Just waiting for it to load up now. All right. Just loading in the all the mods and everything, so it should just be up here in just a few moments. Load up all the vehicles, everything. Oh, more Facebook. More Facebook. Facebook people. Facebook not people.
You back up yet?
I was able to try to connect. It's connecting. It's loading all the vehicles now. It's near up.
All right.
Yeah, there's a few of those, aren't there?
Yeah, you all like your vehicle. I see either my class or your class.
You ever have a problem where a game has a hard time exiting?
Like it crashes?
No, it just never really exits. So when you go to the screen to leave the game, you hit the save game, and it does that real quick. But when you hit the quit game after you save it, it just takes forever. And actually, sometimes it doesn't. I have to force it.
Seen where it when you hit exit, it basically blows up. And the only time I've seen that happen, experienced that, was when there was a game update and then there was a mod, and the mod was like Platinum Edition, and then it was like the commodity prices mod I used to use. It was in direct issue with commodity prices to the point where it wouldn't work anymore. Basically, the game would refuse to exit if commodity prices was loaded. It would just crash.
Alright, I'm back in. And my truck is loaded with logs. And here comes Silver Dragon.
Again.
Deja vu, man.
Now there's that log by the...
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go over here and get it real quick without flipping this truck over.
I don't think we lost too much time. Thank goodness for autosave, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, Bernie, you are cool. Ah, I see it. It's a thin log.
Did you, Darren, did you grab the new XML for the straw harvest add-on over at the MR site? Just thought about that. If you updated the straw harvest,
there we go.
You'll need that.
And we're off to the sub point for the logs again. Bernie wants to join Discord. Bernie Sanders wants to join Discord. Put in a request and see what happens.
Oh, that's just. Is that mean?
I've just stated a fact, you know. Put in a request to join the server and see what happens.
I think
not my server. I couldn't tell you.
I think Rockhound's a little gun shy lately.
Yeah.
Bernie wants to join my Discord.
Apparently the Discord we're talking on.
Or your Discord.
He needs a Discord link.
Oh, he needs to come over to mine then. If he wants to join mine, it's in the description.
Look up Farmer Klein. Go check out his stream he's doing right now and get it from him, because I'm in his Discord, not mine, Bernie.
Request and see what happens. Oh, that's like
Can't get much worse.
That's like, go ahead. Go ahead. Try that, try to eat that hamburger that's got fuzz growing on it and see what happens. I'm not going to try it, but I'm interested to know. Why don't you go ahead and try it for me?
I am so not touching that. Nope.
We had pizza burgers tonight. The oldest kid wanted pizza burgers. The wife pulled this. It's a hamburger with basically tomato sauce and cheese melted on top of it. It's really not it's not that sophisticated of a product.
I make good pizza burgers.
But the wife opened the fridge and found this tub of this little container of sauce, and she's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Well, that's spaghetti sauce from whenever we had spaghetti last." She's like, "When was that?" I was like, "I don't know. It was a while ago." I was like, "It's probably no good." So she opened it up, and she's the queen of smelling things. So she smelled it. He's like, "It doesn't smell bad, and there's nothing fuzzy growing on it, so it's probably okay." I'm like, "Well, I wouldn't eat it, but okay. You think it's fine?" But then again, I'll eat a piece of ham out of the fridge. 10 minutes later, she'll come by and she'll say, "Oh, what is that smell?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's a ham." She looks at it and says, "Oh, this is bad." Like, it didn't taste bad. I just had some. But speaking of spaghetti, I got my youngest. Whenever we make it, I got him saying sauce.
Sauce?
Yeah. So he wants spaghetti, and he wants to help season the sauce.
Make a sandwich with that sauce?
So if you just say sauce, they know it's sauce.
How can I get a link to your channel? Fine.
Make a sandwich.
Hold on. There, send him that. I messaged it to you.
I don't want to put it in general chat.
Ah, come on. More the merrier.
Really?
We know how to.
It's already posted on every video I put out now.
Alright, I'll put it in general chat.
It's fine.
Is that Spectre coming in?
Synchronizing.
It is.
It is.
Spectre in the house.
Gotta clean up my log mess.
You jump in your
Already made your game crash once.
Synchronizing.
jump in the old scorpion tank. We'll flip it over.
Hey, Rob.
I flipped over Silver Dragon today.
I don't know if I said hey or not.
little dance with my Scorpion King. I was spinning around on one wheel. On the right front tire, I was spinning around, standing straight up in the air. It was cool.
All it would need would be a tutu.
Yeah, that's all I needed.
Alright, John. Check you later. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you feel better later.
Well, you know what? This is pretty sweet. I'm getting double the money for this load of log.
How's that happen?
I don't think so.
Yep.
How is that?
Well, when the game crashed, I had just sold 2 trailer loads of logs and it dropped me up to $420,000. Okay, and I'm fixing to sell the same load of logs again, and I still have $420,000 in the bank.
How is this possible?
Good question.
Maybe transactions are written to the save game file independent of a save. So
Possible.
transactions are written right away. And therefore the save game XML would have already had your transaction in it, even though the game had saved like 6 minutes prior.
Well, that's gotta be. Gotta be the only explanation.
Reset me back to where I was just coming into the field.
Right?
I had the first line almost half gone before it froze out, and when I came back, it had me as I was just pulling back in.
Right, but you were selling logs when it blew up?
I had just sold and collected my money, and I couldn't get back in my truck.
Okay, so you were still at the sawmill.
Yeah.
When you warped in, you were still basically in the field of logs.
Right. I had my truck fully loaded, still in the field, where I just started pulling off this.
Yeah, it must write to the career save XML as soon as you do a transaction. Therefore, you did get double your dineros.
Nice. Well, we're done logging for right now, so we're gonna put the truck up. So we can find a place to park this big old log road train thingy we got, where somebody won't come by and steal it.
Well, I think Bernie Sanders jumped in here, but he's not jumped into chat.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't know how to. I don't know. Because I see Breeden joined. If Bernie Sanders is Breeden.
He come into chat on my live stream and said not working.
Oh. Alright, let me check something. Does he see open stream chat?
You see open stream chat, Bernie?
Us in it?
With the 4 of us in it? I'm not getting a response from him.
Alright. Might just be chat delay lag.
Yeah.
It should definitely work now.
Try it again, Bernie.
You should definitely see open streaming chat with us in it now.
They tweaked some settings in it, so give it another shot.
Hey, Smoke Clone, what's up? Sorry about me smacking the mic there earlier.
That floater disappeared really quick too.
It wasn't that high off the ground, was it?
No, but if it was phantom, if it didn't have the physics to it, it wouldn't have been able to read it. Because the last one, remember, I deliberately ran in.
Right.
Oh,
I appreciate you doing that. I'm fixing to go get the plow.
You work a late shift or something? Or maybe you're in a different part of the world where it is actually normal working hours.
What do you mean, can it be a mod? Mod's got nothing to do with the Discord. Are you talking about jumping in the game with us?
Oh, I'm full. I'm out of seed.
I thought you wanted to jump in our chat channel on Discord.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. What do you want to do next? Lost Valley. Lost Valley. Ringing a bell, but now I don't remember it. What's Lost Valley?
Oh, no. Bernie, don't ask to be moderator, please.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Ryan.
I don't do enough streams to really need a moderator, but I appreciate your consideration.
Yeah, I'm not in PA. I'm in Virginia. Same time zone. I remember World Challenge. That was a pretty cool one. Oh, I know, but I've looked at like 150 some maps. Forget the names. Hey, Virals, what's up?
So, Farmer Klein, what is your
I assume it's a homesteading type map.
first choice for a little farm tractor out of the mods we got in the mod list?
Little farm
For
tractor?
the little jobs.
It's a little job.
Stump grinding, picking up bales individually.
Oh.
You know, I used a stayer for the first time the other day. That's pretty nice.
The what? The Steiger?
The little stayer.
Okay. Is that a mod or is that in-game?
Stayer.
It's in game. The red and white one.
Let's see.
Steiger?
Steiger.
It's a stayer.
Oh, STEYR. The multi, the 82,000? Yeah. For $82,000. So
Oh, the Steyr. Oh, the Steyr. Yeah, okay.
99 horsepower.
How about the 1455 case? 43.5. It's 145 horsepower. Doesn't have front 3.0. It has a rear 3.0. Actually, no. I think. No, you can get a front 3.0 on it. Get a front loader attacher. Get it 180 horsepower. Narrow tires that aren't that narrow, or wide tires.
Which case are you talking about? The 1440?
1455. It's a mod.
Ah, yeah.
The modded 1455.
Oh, okay.
It looks kind of like the Holland 83.
Well, still not working, Bernie says, but I'm not gonna. Oh, okay, I see it. 43,000. Wow, a lot of options.
Or New Holland S series. It's a lot smaller. It's only 100 horsepower.
I think I might go with that case. Let's look at that here in a little bit.
Oh, that's it. Okay, it's one of the Chris Kimball's. Okay. I'm remembering that one now. I did two of those back to back of his.
Got my Lamborghini. I'm good.
I hear you. How many horsepower has it got?
I want to say around 260.
Cool.
I was watching a YouTube video today at Jay Leno's garage about that Lamborghini, the history of the Lamborghini tractor.
Right?
Grab the cloth from the plow and head over there and see what we can cut in.
All right. Whoa. There we go. Get things back under control.
On the last row of stumps now.
Cool. I really appreciate that.
I think I'm gonna be.
Do not like stump grinding.
I think I'm gonna be back in here tomorrow night planting.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream. I think I'm just gonna plant.
Get it done?
I've only gotten 2.5 fields done. Almost 2 hours.
Wow. Hire some help.
Have to have another tractor and another planter to do that.
Well, how much you pay?
How much do you want to do it? I gotta look at the spreadsheet and see what it says. What it says per hectare I should pay you.
Well, I happen to just have a Great Plains cedar sitting here with some seed in it. What field?
Oh, I'll have to look at it. I'm working in 43 now, but I think I got 34, 35, 125, and 126 to do.
Well, the Scorpion King ain't working.
It ain't. You want a cloth to come over there and see if it can help you? Did you unload it?
It's in the trailer that's detached. I got to attach it to unload it, right?
Yeah. Let me head over there with the cloth real quick, see if I can help. Change the plans, folks. Change the plans.
If the trailer is detached, I could reset your truck. Wouldn't lose your load, but you'd have to get the trailer back over.
Nah, this is what makes this game fun.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can figure it out here.
On my way over there, buddy.
I'll get it uprighted as soon as Rockhound kind of like starts entering my field.
I don't need a moderator, Bernie. I appreciate your gesture, but no thank you.
I could have swore you said that already.
Yes, I did.
Alright.
I can get my lift arms for my tractor here and probably tip it up for you.
You can get
Just start this way and
borrow the telehandler.
work our way to the right.
Yeah, the telehandler. I was gonna say at the shop to try to do it. Well, let's see if I can get up to ramming speed with the cloth and hit it for you.
It's right by a field.
Does it have crop in it?
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's got crop in it.
I already drove on my own field trying to fix it.
I done drove on one of mine too, but it was due to a lag spike.
Oh, we got 4 guys in here tonight.
Right into it.
Oh, that's the crop damage you were trying to blame somebody else on earlier?
No.
We got Spectre, Rockhound, and Silver Dragon. Rockhound is
it happened to me
also
that
streaming.
night due to a lag spike, and he said that's why it happened to him due to a lag spike.
And I'm about to finish out though.
Where are you at?
Just south of the 88 on the field.
That's the big one, right?
It is.
Alright, check you later. Thanks for coming by.
Are you where you were last night when I came over?
Pretty close.
Okay. That is a lot of what is that? Barley?
It is. It's gonna be a lot of straw too.
Barley.
Let me get you a link, okay? As soon as I get this tractor turned around.
How close to the field is it?
I don't.
Very close.
At one point, I had a link to his channel in the description. That was when we were doing UMRV. I don't know if I still have a link there or not.
Wow.
Okay, all the stumps are gone.
Thank you, sir.
All right. There you go.
Wow. Wonder if I could hook up to it.
I think those tie-downs are made out of elastic.
This is how many?
No wonder it tipped over. Look how freaking much log you got in it.
Too many. Too many.
Drive your truck up beside it. Push it over.
This load.
Standing halfway up.
This load illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. All I did was hook up to it and it stood up halfway. There you go, my friend. Good luck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That ain't gonna fall over just sitting there.
That'll be $100. Rockhound will just follow you behind to straighten you back up.
You're gonna have to unload it, reload it.
Yep, it's falling back over, just sitting there, man. Oh my God, that's funny. You want me to unload it when I get it hooked up?
Oh, it sounds like all the action's on his side of the stream.
Stand right here.
Well, howdy there, sir. Not sure how to pronounce that because it's coming in as all some type of Asian characters for me. Or whatever that, I don't know what that is.
I think that's stable right there. I'm gonna leave it to you. You got all them locked. Put in your truck. That's funny. I think you're good, all right? I'm gonna unhook.
Oh, look at that GTX. Multi-streaming us.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Boy, that brute strength pushing that truck around. That's awesome. Have fun with that, my friend. Klein, how long are you gonna keep going? You want me to come over and do some seeding tonight, or you want to wait till tomorrow to come help you?
I'm about done tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's about that time.
It's 11:30. I gotta go to bed.
Me too. Oh,
But,
you want to make it a plan for tomorrow to come over there and knock them fields out for you?
Yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and I might be able to get in. I don't know. It depends on what the weather's like, because kid will want to be outside probably until it gets dark.
Right.
I gotta figure out what it's going to cost me to have somebody seed these.
All right. Well, I'll just plan on cutting in my new field then,
All right.
until I hear otherwise from you.
All right. That's cool. Will that multi-stream, will that work like for
Cutting in my new
other
field.
streams later on?
Otherwise from you.
Or is that just kind of a one-time deal?
Cutting in my new
Other?
Well, we did pretty good tonight. We got some logs sold, got some room made out for a new field that used to be put in, and we got our bank account back up to 473,000. So we're doing pretty good.
I'll tell you what you could definitely do is the PGA needs corn
Okay.
in 91,
What
90,
field?
91 and 92.
91 and 92. I need to write that down.
There's a very tiny stretch of 90 that I didn't finish because I ran out of seed. It's about 6 meters long.
All right. So you tell me how much seed you used, and the bank will pay you back.
All right. You said 90 and 92?
90 and 91.
90 and 91.
Well,
Need corn.
91, 92, and whatever Spectre didn't get off of 90. And a little field 144.
You want corn in all of them?
Yeah. I was gonna start putting corn in them once I got done my fields. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 fields of mine left.
Right.
But if you're itching for something to do, like I said, the bank will pay you for your seed purchased.
Okay. Hey, Calger. Kiwi, what's up, buddy? Whoa, got some air with the cloth. I like that.
Do you know anything about that spectator mod?
Y'all coming in toward the end of the stream, fixing to have to shut it down. It's getting to be 2-hour limit here.
I'm thinking about adding it into the server,
Fixing to wrap it up
but I
here.
would like to kind of know how it works before I do that.
I might come back in tomorrow for a little bit. I got some planting to do
And the
for
problem
videos.
is, the screenshots are not helpful
Might,
at all.
Might fire up the screen for that. I don't know. We'll see.
They don't give you any
do it off
information
camera. I might just record it and
as to what it really looks like.
depends how I feel. Alright, folks.
So I'm going to run this cedar, or planter, or whatever you want to call it, out of corn.
Next go around.
And then we will take her back to the farm and call her done.
Alright, folks. Appreciate y'all coming out. That's going to wrap it up for this episode. And hopefully we will see you next time. Hit that like button and that subscribe button. That'd be awesome. Alright, stream's clear.
What are you using to haul your logs?
I got the my K100 and the 2 road train log trailer.
So you cutting 8-foot logs or 8-meter logs?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Getting close to 30,000 per trailer.
Oh, I should put the modded Scorpion King I got in. You can cut 12-meter logs. Fill that trailer, front to back.
The short, yeah, the front short trailer won't hold 12. I don't think it barely holds the 8. But the back one, I could double up, get 2 of the back ones, and get the dolly, and do it that way.
Like I have it.
Yeah.
And the big trailer will do 11 meter.
It won't do
Easy.
12. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
12 meters long, but I find with the front and back gate on it,
Yeah.
the
They don't
12s,
fit.
they don't go in right. They go all funky.
Yeah.
So I cut them at 11, and they just drop in nice and straight. Then.
Wow. I'd love to have that modded Scorpion King. That would be sweet. But then I have to buy it again. Man.
Wood.
Oh man, that thing's free. How much is it? How much is the modded?
It's no different.
350.
Yeah, it just adds some.
Length.
It literally is just I could send it to you. If it's what I'm thinking, if it's the one I think it is, it's literally just the XML code to add extra cuts.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put extra mods in, get me that Brux, man. This gens thing, I'm sorry, but I mean, if you're used to using that Brux, it sucks. Just no other way to say it.
Alright.
Well, I got another new sub tonight. Nice.
Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and call it there. I'm going to be playing on the map tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to stream. So, thanks for coming out and watching. We'll probably be streaming, I don't know what we'll be streaming next. Either be Valley of the Old Farm or Emerald Coast. So until next time guys, happy farming.